So for this video, we're going to be talking about the What's in My Pennies lab. For this lab, you are going to be finding the mass, volume, and density for pennies before 1982 and after 1982. Make sure that none of your pennies are made in 1982, because when they transitioned from fully copper pennies to the metal that they now put inside pennies, they did it during 1982, so they were making a little bit of both. So this could skew your data. But what you need to do is start with 4 pennies, go up to 8, then 12, 16, 20, do it in increments of 4. Find the mass of the 4 pennies, then the 8 pennies. Then put some water in either a graduated cylinder if you have one, or you can do this in a liquid measuring cup. So you've got to be somewhat precise, but with the liquid measuring cups, it's going to be kind of hard. So do your best and you'll get fairly decent results. So put some water in there. Write down the volume that you have in milliliters. If you're using a liquid measuring cup and it doesn't have milliliters, write down what units you're using instead. So then after you've written down the initial volume, put your pennies in there in the increments, starting with 4, then doing 8, and writing what the volume is now with the pennies in there. Then subtract the 2 to figure out the volumes of the pennies, and then calculate the density using the density equation. And you're going to do that for both the pre-1982 and post-1982 pennies. And then you're going to answer the questions down here, and then try and figure out, what do they put in the pennies using your data. So if you already know, that's great. But I would like you to use your data for question 4 to figure out what is in the penny. And then for question 5, you can answer, if your data is not correct and you know what's in the penny, this is where you're going to tell me what could be wrong with your data or what could have happened during the lab that caused your data to be skewed. So this was just a little coverage on what to do for the What's in My Penny lab. And have a great day.